All right, hello everybody. Welcome to Waconia Ice Arena for Tuesday night matchup between the Waconia Varsity Wildcats against Benilde St. Margaret's. So it's going to be a big test for the Wildcats. Very talented squad for Benilde. Young, talented, hungry group for the Waconia Wildcats. See what they can do. Wildcats take the ice, led by Captain El Bagenstos. We'll have our pregame intro and the national anthem. I'll button it up for that. We'll come back for the drop of the puck. No youth captains tonight. Interesting. Missed opportunity. And defense junior number 11, also. At defense freshman number 33, Chambers. And at junior number 24, Isaac. And at junior number 8, Satya. And center junior number 18, Tom. And the rest of the players from St. Margaret's. And the coaches can 65 costs. And so the first one was and now it's been and I was not using the high school to do all of it here as we come our country to play our national anthem.
get started. Players put the helmets on, and we're going to get going for this Tuesday night matchup. Bagenstoss with the start tonight. Having a great start to the season. Scarlett Smith had the nod earlier tonight in the JV game. Saw a lot of action, a lot of saves. Playing great angles on the puck. Solid goaltending duo here for the varsity team. See how the Wildcats approach this game against the Knights. Get out on top right away. Be a big matchup. Toughest test of the season so far for the Wildcats for sure. Knights are ready. They approach their bench. I believe I saw on the program that Kelly Panic, forward for the Minnesota Frost, and the USA national team, is one of the assistant coaches for the Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights. Wildcat coaches, head coach Jordan Gates, assistant coaches Kelsey Nowak and Jamie Lepke have their team ready to go. Center, Talon Kamrath lining up to take the faceoff. Wildcats with a new look with the lineup here. Danny moving over to wing with Lawagi. Opposite her, Peterson and Kaczynska at D. Wildcats back into their zone. Peterson looks up the wall. Off the wall, Knights with a chance. Nice save by Bagenstoss. Playing tight on the post. That one goes up the wall. Danny's able to get a stick on it. Lawagi looks for Kamrath. Knights with a chance. That one, poke check by Bagenstoss. Knights cycle to D, shot. That one hit Danny's stick, and that one's into the corner. Pass off the wall by the Knights. Lawagi gives chase. Loose puck to Peterson. Peterson behind the net. Look to find Kaczynska. That one got hung up on the back of the net. Pass up the wall to the Benilde D. They pinch. Along the goal line behind the net. Centering pass. That one hit Bagenstoss' skate, and that one is covered. Stoppage of play. Wildcats change up their line. Going to get a look at a new line here as well. We have Malin Rayfeld centering Callie Linsing and Cora Herman. Ara Pena and Ainsley Gelstead at D. Puck drops. Rayfeld wins it to Pena. Battle on the wall. Wildcats fight for possession. Linsing has it. Linsing stick handles through a Benilde St. Margaret skate. Herman chipped that one ahead. Linsing has it on the wall. Linsing looking for options. Goes cross ice. Herman's going to get a play on that one. Herman has it on her backhand. Chips low. That one's hung up on the wall. Knights clear the zone. Rayfeld's able to pick up that loose puck. Tries for a poke check. Knights collect. Ara Pena on the poke check. She tried to kick that one up ice to herself. That one comes out of the zone. Rayfeld has a little space in front of her. She cuts middle. Dumps. She's going to give chase. Linsing and Herman peel off for a shift. The Knights break out. Ella Brockmeyer on the forecheck. Knights able to spring a player through the neutral zone. Olivia Serafin on the back check. She ties up. Loose puck kick to the corner. Brockmeyer has some pressure. Knights defense retreat out of the zone. Brooklyn Hen able to clear the zone. Loose puck picked up by the Knights and dumped. Sophomore Kate Kaczynska, number 26, picks up the loose puck. She's tied up, works through a stick check. Knights regroup in the corner. Let that one go to the point. Shot from deep. That one puts Bagenstoss in the chest. She gobbles that one up for a stoppage of play. 14:37 left in the first period. Wildcat forwards going to be Lucy Ertl at center. Looks like we have Ella Brockmeyer at wing, Brooklyn Hen at wing, and the D are Kate Kaczynska and Olivia Serafin. Brooklyn Hen with the puck off the draw. Push through some traffic. That one regroups back to Kaczynska. Kaczynska comes hard off the wall. Nice play by Kate. That one is passed up to Brockmeyer. She's going to stay in the pursuit. And the Knights dump. 1 forechecker. Wildcats have a chance to get out of the zone. Pass to Hen. Hen goes cross ice to Brockmeyer. That one's dumped back into the Wildcat end. Kashinska on the wall looking for Lawagi. That one fished out of the pile. Lucy Ertl collects that one. Pass to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer is going to push. She's at the end of her shift. She's going to dump. Lawagi, fresh on her shift. She's on the forecheck. Meets the defender behind the net. Pass up the wall. That one. Pena got a piece of it, and the Wildcats are able to chip back into their zone, get a regroup. Becca Daney able to get a stick on that one, go up the wall to Lawagi. Lawagi on her backhand to Camrath. Poke check goes to Pena. Loose puck, chance for the Knights. Knights dangerous down low. Wildcats got to play them tight. Knights cycle high, reverse on the wall. Pena got a piece of that one, but the Knights are able to hold possession. Chance from the point, that one, shot, save, rebound, high slot. Wildcats dodge a bullet. Daney has speed. That one chipped just beyond her reach. She's still in the one-on-one race. Herman on the attack. Rayfeld picks that one up on the wall. Wildcats are in the zone looking to apply some pressure. Knights defenders, good skaters, and they can do just that, break it out on their own. Good poke check by Kashinska. That one is back on a Benilde stick. Linsing pursues. Herman pursues. Shot from deep. That one deflected to the corner. Linsing looks to retreat behind her net. She fights off an attacker. Kashinska has it. Kashinska driving up the wall. Chips off the boards, clears the zone. Rayfeld, they have a look at it. Errant pass by the D. Rayfeld picks up the loose puck on the wall. The Knights recover. Stick by Cora Herman. Herman to her backhand. Pass to Rayfeld. That's off Rayfeld's stick. Puck to Gelstead. Gelstead held the zone momentarily, and the Knights on the attack here. Can't let them get behind you. Knights have it on the goal line. Work to the middle. Knights from the point. Shot. That one hit Herman. That one trickled in onto Bagenstos. She'll cover for a stoppage. 11:37. The first period. Wildcats looking to get their first shot on goal still. Knights leading that category 4-0. Earl on the draw. That one's one to Peterson. Loose puck. Go back and forth. Shot. Deflected high off the glass. Kashinska battling behind the net. Loose puck. Bagenstos playing tight on the point, or the post. Shot from high. That one misses wide. Benilde getting some offensive zone time on the Wildcats here. Nice play by Ertl. That's the way to do it. Just play them real tight and physical. Brockmeyer in pursuit. Shot hits traffic. That one goes into the corner. Passing attempt off a skate. Benilde has it from the point. Shot. Blocker saved by Bagenstos. Hen's getting on her horse. She's able to clear the zone. Keep those feet moving and draw a penalty. Brooklyn Hen driving. Still with a chance. Hen looks up the wall. That one comes out of the zone. Gelstead was coming on up to start her shift. Gelstead regroups. Pass to Pena. Pena pass to Daney. Daney enters the zone. Daney on her backhand. Tries a chip towards the net. Lawagi steps down into a loose puck. And the Knights on a 3-on-2 opportunity. Shot from high. That one blocker save off the glass. Knights cycle low. Arapania in pursuit. Knights work up the wall. Pass to the point. Shot from deep. That one hits traffic and a rebound. Shot and a goal. Wildcats lost sight of the rebound there and it was caught up in their feet and ended up on a Benilde stick and a shot over the shoulder of Bagenstos. Red Knights strike first. 9:58 left in the first period.
Bagenstos just lost track of that one.
Yeah, it's rebound shot. Or the shot came through traffic, and I don't think she had a good look at the initial shot, and then once it hit, it was kind of just dropped, and anybody's puck at that point. Fast start to the game. Wildcats just need to stay on the attack. Daney in pursuit. That one makes it all the way to the Waconia back wall. Seraphin plays that one to Daney. Daney. Camrath back in the zone to Seraphin. Milwaukee going for a shift. Camrath's going to pursue. Step into some passing lanes. Pass off of the stick and deflected into the Wildcat zone. Callie Linsing, number 22, in pursuit. She's going to stay in the attack. They need to stay on these Red Knights. Do not give them any room. Linsing pushes the play wide. Seraphin, that one's off her skate. Kashinsky reverses in the corner, looks up the wall to Linsing. Linsing collects. Linsing pass to Herman. Herman fighting through a stick check. Loose puck battle at the blue line. Seraphin defends. Cycle down low. Wildcats need to get back in front of the net. Pass, centering pass. Shot and a goal. Benilde forward got behind the Waconia forwards and defensemen and caught one on the short side and hammered it home. Knights up 2-0. 8:44 left in the first. Lucy Riddle on the draw. Benilde enters the Waconia zone. Good stick by Brooklyn Hen. Peterson able to walk into a passing lane, and she chips it ahead. Pursued by Brockmeyer. Peterson. Knights work through the zone. Knights drive wide. It's a back check by Ertl. Wraparound attempt. Maybe a pass. That one finds its way up the wall to the Knights. Knights from the point. Cycle low, Ella Peterson. Knights have a lot of space. Here comes Brockmeyer, high slot, shot. That one hit Ertl, deflected to the wall momentarily, and the Knights, they cycle. Hen gave chase. Good pressure by Hen. Knights work behind the net. Cut to the middle. Bagenstoss, glove save, loose puck. That one's cleared by Peterson. Knights hold possession. Hen closing down a gap. Shot that one. Hen got a stick on it. Shot deflected the back wall. Two Knights are going to go for a change. Wildcats need to get possession now. This is when they need to clear the zone. And the Knights able to get their two attackers back. Shot that one deflected by Peterson. Toe drag by Benilde. Work up the wall. Reverse the wall. Cut to the middle. Pass to the D. Shot. Glove save by Bagenstoss. Loose puck. Cleared ahead by Ertl. That one collision in front of the net. Peterson gets up. Shot. Rebound save. Nice poke check by Bagenstoss. Helping her own cause. High shot. Slot. Bagenstoss with a glove save. Now they think the ladies need to take Bagenstoss out for dinner.
2 minutes of non-stop defense. That's tough.
Yeah, just Wildcats fighting off the back foot, but Bagenstoss making some incredible saves. Camrath line. Taylor Camrath at center with Becca Daney at wing and Maddie Lawagi at wing. Ara Pena back to retrieve a loose puck behind the Waconia net. That one's back up the wall to Daney. Daney chips out of the zone. Camrath in pursuit. Lawagi came in to help. That one, no trip. Wildcats still 5-on-5 hockey here. Kashinska picks up the puck behind the net. Pass off the wall. Lawagi can make life difficult for that defenseman. So can Daney. They put some pressure on him. Pass bobbled. If they stay on him, they can create that turnover right there. Knights drive into the zone. Poke check by Kashinska. Daney creates a turnover. Daney's off to the races. One player to beat. Chips ahead on net. That's handled to the wall. Daney still collects a loose puck. Pass to the point to Kaczynska. Kaczynska high slot. Shot deflected. Blocker save. Rayfeld gives chase. That one's going to chip out to the point. Knights are able to clear the zone. Herman plays a good angle. Serafin has it. Kaczynska pass to Rayfeld. Rayfeld in the neutral zone. Rayfeld drives into the zone. Cuts middle on her backhand. Puck checked off her stick. Herman in pursuit. Pass off the wall by Benild, and Benild just 2 passes, and they're already in the Waconia end. Serafin in the battle. Puck worked up the wall. D-to-D pass by Benild. Shot. High. Goal! Benild. Yeah, that one just labeled top corner from the point. Benild jumps up 3-0 over Waconia. 5:14 left in the first.
With all that pressure, you know, one in the other way, and it's a 2-1 game. But
let's see what the Wildcats can spin up here. Whole lot of game. You got to play a game like this shift by shift. Just go out there, win the next shift. Face off won by Benild. Linsing chips that one ahead. Benild start the rush. Nice back check by Jelstad to play that attack to the wall. Benild works down low. Weak side shot. Saved by Bagenstos. Benild cycles high. Serafin, Herman, Linsing all giving chase. Good physical play, able to force a quick turnover. Knights cycle high shot from deep. That one hit traffic. Herman enters his own, collecting a rolling puck. She's going to dump. Linsing's going to go for a change. Lucy Ertl's the lone Wildcat forward on the forecheck. The Knights just have too much time to get out from behind their net, and they're out of the zone. Peterson has to retrieve. She retreats behind her net. Nice pass to Kaczynska. Kaczynska to Brockmeyer. That one's out of the zone. Brooklyn Hen in pursuit. Good forecheck, good pressure. That's going to force the Knights into making that bad pass right there. Kaczynska able to pick that one up. She chips it into the zone. Stays on the attack. Hen on the attack. That one will be a tripping penalty against the Wildcats. I think Hen's going to go for that one. But that sequence right there was something the Wildcats need to build on. It keeps the puck off of Benild's stick and out of the Waconia end. Wildcats on the penalty kill. Forwards are going to be Talon Kamrath and Becca Daney.
do we have the stats? Is Brooklyn the team leader?
In penalties? We may need to go to the score sheets for that. If you're going to lead, it's still leading in something. Daney on the draw. You have Jelstad and Pena, your D. Mild works, making the zone small for the Wildcats. Shot and a goal. Mild just shrunk the zone, passed down to the goal line and back to the high slot. It was a quick one-timer and a goal. Mild up 4-0 over Waconia.
A nice power play set up.
Yeah, what do you do? It's a couple quick passes and low from high. And Wildcats get a player back. Linson's going to step on. Rayfeld on the draw with Herman, the other wing, and Jelstad and Pena still at D. Puck drops, one back by Benild. Rayfeld gives chase. That one dump. Benild's going to win the race to that one. Past the point. Herman steps into a lane. Shot. That one hit traffic. Rayfeld able to lift the stick. Knights cycle high. Shot. That one hit Rayfeld. Saved by Bagenstos. Rebound covered. .308 left in the first. shots 15-1 in favor of Benilde St. Margaret's. Wildcats change up their forwards. Lucy Ertl on the draw. Hennon Brockmeyer on her wings. Face-off won by Benilde. Cycle to the top of the circle. Shot from the high slot. That one high off the glass. Pass from the corner to high. Shot low, deflected to the back wall just wide of the net. Ertl got to it. Ertl tripped up. Pena picks up the loose puck. She cuts to the middle. Look for Brockmeyer. Pass intercepted. Benilde cycles low. Jelsted's pushing the attack to the outside. That one helped out by Ertl. Pass by Pena up to Hen. Hen starts driving up the wall. She cuts to the middle. Brockmeyer may have a play on it. Defense reverses. Crafty puck movers for Benilde. Seraphin able to get that pass off. That one made it across ice to Kaczynska. Kaczynska across the grain. Pass to Hen. Hen's in the zone. Has Kaczynska still in the rush. Backhand attempt. That one's intercepted. Knights on the attack. Drop pass, cut to the middle. Ertl, nice physical play. Daney collects that loose puck. Daney has Hen going into the zone with her. Daney drives wide on her backhand. Pass to Hen, just beyond her reach. Wildcats getting some chances off the rush here. Nice play by Kamrath, create a turnover. Daney trying to find Kamrath. Kamrath all alone. Kamrath with a shot, glove save. Kamrath past the point. Peterson with the drive. Wagi on the back check. Jelstad able to stand her ground, force a turnover. Pass to Daney. That one is ahead to Benilde. Benilde regroups. Minute 15 left in the period. Shot from the point. That one pad saved by Bagensauce. Covered up. 1:07 left in the first period. Well,
Good looks there.
Yeah, they had some looks. Wildcats have a lead to climb here, but it starts with one and just build the confidence and see what you can do. Puck drops. Rayfeld wins it back to Kaczynska. Kaczynska looking for a breakout outlet. Finds Herman. Herman will change up. Pass to Kaczynska. Kaczynska ahead to Rayfeld. Rayfeld gives chase. Regroup and a quick redirection for the Knights. Shot and a save. That one saved by Bagensauce. Rayfeld trying to jump on the rebound. Good stick by Herman. Knights with a chance. Drive low. Shot wide. Puck worked down low. 30 seconds left in the period. Kaczynska on the poke check. That one worked up high. Shot from the point, pad saved by Bagensauce, recovered. Wildcats will change up their defense, come out with Ara Pena and birthday girl Ella Peterson.
Oh, yeah.
Turned 14 today. 8th grader Ella Peterson, youngster, up here with a big club. Happy birthday to her. Rayfeld on the draw. That one picked up by Pena. Pass on the wall. Good stick by Rayfeld. Shot by Benilde. Saved and covered by Bagensauce. Wildcats will change up forwards this time. Kamrath, Daney, and Milwaukee come out for the final 13.5 seconds. Face off, won by Benilde. Benilde, nice stick by Daney. She's able to clear the zone. She's fighting through some traffic. Good tough play by number 10. Peterson behind her net. That is going to do it for the first period. 4-0 in favor of Benilde. How's it going, Mario? Thanks for coming.
Got the live stream?
We got the live stream going. We have some of the Waconia, what 10th graders? 10th grade boys coming in to support the ladies tonight.
I think we're coming back.
I think we're coming back. Mario thinks we're coming back.
Oh, yeah.
We're all coming back for the second period.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Thanks for stopping by, fellas. You heard it here first. Mario saying Wildcats scoring 5 in the second period to pull ahead. I like the sound of that. We'll come back to the second period. All right, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sticking with us here on a Tuesday night. It's a school night. We're playing hockey. At least it's at home. It could be in St. Louis Park, which is where the Benilde St. Margaret's Knights play, their home rink. Nice rink, has an outdoor rink.
That was fun to play on.
Yeah, I don't know if did the girls ever play there in the U12?
Yeah,
They did?
absolutely.
I missed that one, but yeah, it's a community that puts a lot of work into it.
First year 12A's, yep.
Got it.
It's weird, it's different. You're outside.
So what association plays there? Is that
Cool Rapids. It's a mix. CR, it's like CHCR. CRCP.
bunch of
St. Louis Park Hopkins.
Got it. So yeah, there's co-ops at the youth level for a lot of these schools, and then once they get to the high school level, they'll break off into the high school team. Still sometimes Litchfield, Cokato, that's a co-op, because I believe there's Litchfield High School and Cokato High School. Puck drops, Camrath on the draw. Knights through the neutral zone. Loose puck goes to McLean. Sophomore Grace McLean jumping into the lineup. Daney gives pursuit. Milwaukee. Puck running around the wall. Shinska going to try to make a play on it. She has Daney helping out on the wall. And Camrath. The race along the goal line. Knights work down low. Like we're going to get a call here. Talon Camrath drew a cross-checking penalty. Benilde's going to sit 2 minutes, and the Wildcats are going to go on the power play.
I saw her fall. I didn't see the check.
Yeah, I didn't see it behind the play. They must have, when Talon was, I saw her on the forecheck, so I don't know if she drew the ire of an old player and just got a retaliation cross-check, and the ref was watching close. So Talon Camrath on the draw. Milwaukee and Daney at her wings with Rayfeld and Kashinska. Rayfeld shot that one. It's a skate. Clearing attempt successful for the Knights. Kashinska races back, has pressure. She slips a red Knight, and she's up the ice. Attacking middle, driving wide on her backhand. Kashinska works low. Kashinska pass to Daney. Daney shot from the point. That one, rebound, still loose. Milwaukee had a piece of it. Camrath may have a look. Daney has it. Daney works to look for Kashinska. Rayfeld's going to step back and collect. Rayfeld on the wall. She looks for the dump. That one's into the zone. Camrath able to force a turnover. Camrath passes Milwaukee. That one finds its way to the point to Kashinska. Kashinska to Daney. Daney, she reverses on the wall. Daney escapes past to Kashinska. Shot, blocker, save. Nice play by Daney on the wall. Shot, that one hit traffic. Kashinska hustles to hold the zone. Daney has it. She turns to the wall. Nice escape move, cross-ice pass. Caught and cleared by Benilde. Bagenstoss touches that one, and Daney picks up the loose puck. Daney, up ice pass, looks for Milwaukee. That one caught a piece of a red Knight and chipped ahead into the offensive zone. 3 Wildcats peel off. That one chipped up the wall. Rayfeld's going to give chase. Rayfeld tried to pin that one on the wall, and that one was ahead to Gelstead. Milwaukee picks up a pass from Gelstead, and she reverses. Regroup, still has Gelstead as an outlet. Gelstead's going to have to hustle back, and she recovers, escapes to the wall. Cora Herman able to get a stick on that one and clear the zone. Milwaukee will go for a shift. Rayfeld in pursuit. That one, Lensing caught a piece of it. Lensing walks into the zone. She has Peterson. Works behind the Benilde net. Peterson on the back check. Benilde driving wide. Gelstead taking an angle. Back check, shot, save. Benilde was able to hold that scoring chance, hold the line, and Bagenstoss shut it down though. Jelstad finds Lensing. Lensing looks middle. Meets resistance. Chance for the Knights. Shot. That one's wide of the net. Peterson rubbed the pass off the wall, and she's able to dump, and Lensing's going to have a play on this one. Benilde quick on the breakout. Breakout chance for Benilde. Bagenstoth's shot hits the post, and Kamrat's going to jump on the loose puck. She looked for Berger. Freshman Sylvia Berger. Some varsity shifts here. Having a strong season at JV. Good to see Sylvia up. Knights on the rush. Knights with a chance. Shot saved by Bagenstoth. Squared up, able to hold on to that rebound, and she covers. 13:07 left in the second period. Wildcats change up their decor with Grace McLean and Kate Kaczynska. Joining forwards, Taylin Kamrath, Sylvia Berger, and Ava Brandt. Poke check by Kaczynska. She's able to start a 3-on-2. Kaczynska drives on her backhand, pulls up. Pass to Berger, intercepted. Knights are going to have a breakaway chance here. Bagenstoth, shot, save! Glove save! Knight hit the net and knocked it off its moorings. And great save by Al Bagenstoth, staying square to the shooter. And following that rebound, tracking it to the side of the net. All right, face-off comes out of the zone. Myrtle on the draw. We have Brooklyn Hen and Ella Brockmeyer at wings with Jelstad and Peterson at D. Puck drops. Good physical play by Ertl, taking the body off the face-off. Pass by Peterson, tried to spring Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer in pursuit, has Hen in support. This is what we need to do, ladies. Nice job, good forecheck. Knights enter the Waconia zone. Ridden off the play by Brockmeyer. Jelstad gets the poke check. That's how you create turnovers. Good shift. Hen moved out of the zone. That one got shipped back into Waconia. And Jelstad, behind her net, looks for the pass to Peterson. That one picked off. Ertl was in support. Ertl battling on the wall. That one sneaks out of the Benilde, or the Waconia zone, and Benilde has to retreat. And taking away some lanes, the Knights are able to find a pass and walk into the Waconia zone. Shot, blocker saved by Bagenstoth. Ertl and Peterson battling on the wall. Chance for the Knights, shot. That one may have hit a piece of Bagenstoth inside of her pad, but that one in the back of the net. Be the fifth of the night for Benilde.
Yeah, redirected off of something.
Yeah, it looked like it ended up right in the goal crease and banked off maybe a skate and ended in the net. Refs line up the players. Sophomore Malin Rayfeld on the draw. Puck drops. Rayfeld ties up. That one shipped ahead into the Benilde zone. Lensing on the forecheck. Benilde through the neutral zone. Drives wide. Walks the goal line. Shot, backhand attempt high off the glass. Benilde still have it. Shot. That one saved by Bagenstoth. And frozen. 11:04 left in the second period. McLean and Kaczynska. Defenseman on the ice right now. Rayfeld in pursuit. Pass to the point. Shot. Saved by Bagenstoth. She played that one off the pad in the corner. Cora Herman looking to ship that one ahead. Rayfeld forcing a turnover. Shot. Pad saved by Bagenstoss, and the Knights recover. Shot from the high slot. Bagenstoss saw that one all the way, and she was able to freeze that. Forwards will change up for the Wildcats. Taylor Camerath, Maddie Lawagi, and Becca Daney on the ice. Quick maintenance of the pads by Bagenstoss here. Looks like Bagenstoss is ready to go. Wildcats huddling up. Puck drops. Lawagi looking to step through traffic, but Camerath's able to get the loose puck. Camerath pass to Daney. Daney's able to chip that ad. Lawagi in a foot race. That one is going to go to Daney. Daney on her backhand. Still has Lawagi pass. Backhand shot high. The save. Kaczynski with a chance. High slot shot. Rebound. Chance for Daney on the backhand. Just wide of the net. Clearing attempt. Lawagi got a stick on that one. That'll be no ice. Kaczynski's going to have to race to get to it. 50-50 battle. Kaczynski's going to win that one. Pass Lawagi. Lawagi pass. Look for Daney. That one indirect pass off the wall. Knights enter their zone and they regroup and they start their rush. Chance for the Knights. Shot just wide of the net. Berger. Stick check by Camerath. Forced a turnover. Kaczynski cross ice pass. Got behind Berger. Knights recover, transition. Playing on the stick check, and Kaczynski's going to come in to support. Nice. Brandt may have a chance. Brandt has Erdl. Brandt lines up a shot. That one's high off the glass. Kept in the zone, though, by Pena. That one carried out of the zone, but Erdl on the back check, and the Knights dump. Jelstad and Brandt fighting for possession. That one cycled low by Benilde. Shot, glove high, goal. Woo! Pretty shot. I think that's number 18, the second of the night. I believe she is a University of Minnesota commit. Junior this year, have one more year of playing against this kid. Great. Until she graduates. So, Tala Hansen, an amazing hockey player.
I'm sure she won't get any better.
Yes. She's on the draw again. Lining up across from her, number 12, Malin Rayfeld. Rayfeld wins the draw to Herman. Herman chips deep. Rayfeld's going to give chase. Goaltender for Benilde settles it down, but Rayfeld wins it. Poke check. The Knights are out of the zone. That one went off Red Knight's skate. They're going to be offsides. Unlucky shake there for the Knight player. I think that she stepped on the puck.
Or just stick.
Yeah. Neutral zone face-off for the Wildcats. Forwards, Herman, Rayfeld, and Linsing. Defenseman, Pena, and Jelstad. Knights dump into the Wildcat zone. Jelstad's able to deflect that one off her shoulder to her stick. Rayfeld picks up a loose puck off the wall. Rayfeld looks to drive wide. That one got hung up on the referee at the blue line. Herman able to regroup to Lensing, or Pena, back up to Lensing. Linsing chips ahead. Rayfeld reverses. Linsing on the back check. Herman on the back check. And Benilde just crafty with the puck. Escape the zone and start the attack on the Wildcats. Good stick check by Callie Linsing. Malin Rayfeld able to get a loose puck. She able to clear the zone. Knights regroup. Knights on the chance. Shot from wide. That one hits the post. Deflected into the back of the net on the rebound. And it's going to be the 6-1 on the night for the Knights. Or 7th. 7:42 left in the second period. Wildcats got a mountain to climb. Let's get one.
Let's go. Get on the board would be a good win.
Let's go. .7:42 left in the second period. Talon Camrath, junior, on the draw. Apologies, senior Talon Camrath. Back check by Daney. That one's picked out of the air by the Knights. Ella Peterson got tangled up with Red Knight. Looks like Peterson's going to go for, see what the call is once the referee gets to the score table. It'll be a hooking call. Wildcats on the penalty kill will have Kashinska and Pena at D and Daney on the draw with Camrath. Puck drops. Daney able to win that one back to Pena. Red Knight cycle to D, cycle to the wall. Pena able to chip that one. Into traffic, Knight's able to recover. Aaron pass comes out of the zone, little miscommunication by the Knights. Daney applies pressure. Knights work through the middle. Drive through the zone, shot high off the glass. Rebound's going to kick out to the point. Knights are able to recover. Knights work to the top of the circle, shot, blocker saved by Bagenstos. Puck goes to the middle, and Daney's able to clear. Wildcats hustle to get one forward change. Rayfeld's going to come onto the ice. Camrath is still on the ice. Knights driving to the Waconia zone. Kashinska looking to push the attack to the wall. Pena, patient, pushes the attack to the outside. Knights cycle low, shot, saved by Bagenstos, rebound, goal. Knights increase their lead to 8-0. 6:05 remaining in the second period.
Well, playing on 5-on-4, that doesn't help. That's hard to do.
Yeah, 5-on-5 hockey against a team like this. You got to be buzzing and
hard enough.
Being down a player. That's how it goes. Ertl on the draw with Hen and Brockmeyer at wings. Seraphin steps up into the play. Ertl's going to hustle back to win the race on that one. Ertl reverses, pass to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer fights through a stick check. Seraphin picks up the loose puck. Seraphin looks at options behind her net. She reverses to Gelsted. Gelsted pass off the wall to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer to Hen. Hen stays on sides, driving wide. Able to pin her player on the wall. Knights 2 passes and out of the zone. Shot low, and that one stick saved by Bagenstos and covered. Wholesale change for the Wildcats. Cora Herman on the draw. Face-off one back to Grace McLean. McLean reverses. That one hits traffic. Pass, one-timer attempt, doesn't connect. Knights work on the wall, cut to the slot, shot. Stick saved by Bagenstos.
Good.
Yep. Yeah, El maybe got the skinny part of the stick on that one. Knights defense been patient, just wait for options to open up. Shinska, nice play on the wall, forced the turnover. Herman comes in to collect the loose change. Shipped up the wall by Kashinska to Berger. Berger pass behind Brandt, but Brandt may have a play on this one. Just keep the pressure on. Brandt and Berger were in attack mode there. And Berger will peel off for a shift. Knights drive wide, shot low. That one gobbled up by Bag and Sauce. Stopping the play. 4:12 left in the second. Shot update in favor of the Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights. 33 shots to Wildcats 7. Face off one back to the point. Shot, that one blocked by Lawagi. Rebound, shot wide. See a call here. Like a slashing call or?
Slash on looked like Pena's stick got knocked out of her hand. So we're going to give her a slash.
Slick. We will go on the power play. Waconia power play. 4 minutes remaining in the second period. Wildcat power play unit will be Taylor Kamrath with Becca Daney, Maddie Lawagi, Kate Kaczynska, and Malin Rayfeld. Kamrath lines up for the draw. One to the wall, Benilde will recover. Didn't get all that one. Daney's going to get to it. Pass to Kaczynska. Kaczynska pass to Rayfeld. Rayfeld shot high. That one caught a stick, deflected it just high of the net. Daney picks up the wall, a puck down low. Kaczynska back to Daney. Daney to Rayfeld. Rayfeld got her stick tied up for a second, and that one just enough to prevent the shot from leaving her stick. Kaczynska pass cross ice to Daney. Daney tip to Kamrath. Loose puck just wide of the net. Daney picks up a loose puck. That one just beyond Kaczynska's reach, and Rayfeld and Daney will have to retreat, or Kaczynska will have to retreat. Kaczynska won that one to Rayfeld. Rayfeld collects a loose puck. Pass to Daney. Daney moves into the zone with speed. That one just chipped past Rayfeld. Kamrath collects. Kamrath cross ice pass to Daney. Wildcats still have 1:05 left on the power play. Kaczynska fielded that one like a center fielder. Shot, blocker save to the wall. Kamrath back to Daney. Daney saucer pass to Rayfeld. Rayfeld shot, glove save. Ooh, rebound was loose. Referee didn't see that. Whistled it down.
49 seconds.
See a little bit of action on the power play here for the Wildcats.
Almost doubled our shots, I think.
That's a big jump. It's a big jump in the stats. We'll take it. New Wildcat power play unit, Cora Herman at center with Lucy Ertl and Callie Linsing at wings, and Ainsley Gelstead and Ella Peterson at D. Rolling puck to Gelstead. She collects, works down low to Linsing. Linsing pass to Herman. Herman may have a chance. Linsing shot on net off the side of the net. Herman picks up the puck. She may have a chance. Shot, blocker, save, rebound to the Knights. They just get up ice quick, 0-60, real fast. Centering pass, finds a Wildcat. That's going to be Lucy Ertl with it. She's behind her net, and she's off. Tried to spring Callie Linsing. Knights able to hem the Wildcats in their zone for the final seconds of the power play. Pass from Peterson hit Ertl, and ahead to Herman, and she dumps. Linsing on the attack. Knights exit the zone, enter the Wildcats. Shot, that one blocked by Kaczynska. Knights hold possession, cycle low to high. Cross ice pass back to the slot. Shot high, just wide. I don't think she's going to miss too many more of those. Wildcats clear the zone, and the Knights regroup. Half-ice regroup drill. 1:16 left in the period. Knights work low, shot just high. Pena trying to push the attack to the outside. Shot, deflection, that one. I think she's going to get her hat trick by scoring off of her hip.
As you say, that deflected a couple times.
The Knights, they cycled the puck high. They got a shot or a pass, and it was a one-timer, and it went off, I believe, off of one of their forwards camped out down low, and it ended up in the back of the net. 57.2 seconds left in the period, 9-2 in favor of the Benilde Knights. Rayfeld on the draw. Has Grant and Berger on her wings. Stick check by Rayfeld. Knights hold possession. Shot deflected to the corner by Bagenstos. Pass to Rayfeld. Rayfeld cuts in the middle. Rayfeld driving wide. Shot deflected over the net. Rebound to the net front. Berger gets a stick on that one. Rayfeld on the back check. That one is Knights entering the zone. Cut to the middle with a chance. Shot high off the glass. Shot, rebound. Trailer saw the puck off the glass and able to score from a tough angle, but she didn't make it look tough. Rebound, and player was alone up front. That's a 10 spot for Benilde. 14.2 seconds left in the second period. The running time to start the third period. I believe it's a 6-goal differential at the high school level. Ella Peterson on her backhand. It's up to Daney. And that's going to do it for the second period. 38 shots for Benilde, 12 for Waconia. Waconia did have a sustained pressure in the offensive zone there for a little bit. So, I mean, trying to take the positives and just build on them no matter what they are.
Yeah, really good power play. A minute and 11, they held the power play in that zone.
We'll come back for the third period, take a little break, talk to you guys in a minute. All right, Wildcats back for the third period. Have 2 minutes on the clock for the teams to get a couple of warm-up skates. Wildcat fans holding strong through this one. Yep. Oh, there's only 2 teenage girls making all that noise. Go figure. Awesome to have them. Everybody out here supporting our girls. Some members of the U12 team here. Yeah, families with just girls in the program.
They must not have a coach on the bench in high school, huh?
Yeah, Benilde is well coached. Take a look across ice. Looks like we have one player, but 5 coaches. One could be just kind of like a chiropractor or trainer. Talon Camrath lining up for the draw. It's like Bag and Sauce is signaling to the ref that the net needs a little bit of TLC. The post is slightly off.
Reset of the net.
Yeah, hey,
You didn't like it.
looking good now. Goalies are creatures of habit. Bag and Sauce is ready. Benilde goaltender is ready, and Camrath ready for the draw. Puck drops. Daney helping for support. Milwaukee, she's able to get a piece of that one. Poke check, chance for the Knights. Kashinska up the wall to Daney. That one's back low to the Knights. Daney pursues. Cross ice pass D to D. Shot. That one hit McLean. McLean and Camrath work in the corner. Pass to the net front. Chance for the Knights and a goal. Knight player came from behind the net, walked up the goal line. Loose puck was there for her, and she was able to get a stick on it. That'll be the 11th one on the night for Benilde. It is running time, so we're 16:07 and counting. Rayfeld on the draw with Lensing, Herman at her wings, Gelstead and Pena at D. Puck drops. Rayfeld wins it to Lensing. Lensing fighting for possession. Pena chipped that one ahead. Knights work through the middle. Drop pass, shot. That one was off the stick. Knights cycle high. Herman taking away lanes. Loose puck to the corner. Cycle high. Knights work the middle, pass to the outside, cross ice pass. Gelstead, poke check. Shot blocked by Rayfeld. Rayfeld looks to chip that one out of the zone. She's able to get it past the defender. Rayfeld still on the chase, recovered by Benilde. Rayfeld went for the poke check. Lensing looked to support. Lensing got a good piece of that Knight player, and loose puck comes off to Seraphin. Seraphin dumps the puck. Lensing and Rayfeld. Brooklyn Henna on the ice to start her shift. Breakout pass by Benilde. Benilde 3-on-2 opportunity. Cut to the middle. Backhand shot. Save by Bagenstoss. Save on the rebound. Rayfeld picks up the loose puck. Rayfeld off the wall to Hen. Hen chips around a defender. Hen has speed. Defender gives her a little bit of space. Hen pulls back. Puck just out ahead of her. And Benilde cross ice pass. They're out of the zone. Poke check by Peterson. She holds possession. Retreats behind the net. Pass up the wall to Brockmeyer. Ertl in support. Nice shot from the point. That one caught Hen. Lucy Ertl has the puck. She's moving into the Knight zone. Backhand to forehand. Moves to the middle. Brockmeyer picks up the loose puck. And she tried to center it to Hen, but that one found a skate. Hen got a piece of that one. Puck's out of the Knights zone. Kaczynska back to retrieve. She has pressure. Kaczynska holding that one to the outside. Ertl helps out down low. Pass up the wall by Benild. Cycle to the wall. Pass down low. Bagenstoss able to get a stick on that one, prevent the centering attempt. Kate Kaczynska, she's pushing the attack to the outside. Cut to the middle, shot. Saved by Bagenstoss. That one bounced up in the air and trickled into the net. That'll be the 12th goal for Benilde tonight. Wildcats line up. You got Sylvia Berger, Malin Rayfeld, and Ava Brandt. Rayfeld wins the draw back to Pena. Pena jumps up into the play. Pena driving wide. Wildcats just ahead of the play. Offsides. Draw one to the wall. Knights able to recover. They regroup D to D. Shelstead able to chip that one ahead to Rayfeld. Rayfeld sidesteps the defender. Rayfeld driving wide. She has some speed. Fights through a poke check. Loses an edge, and the Knights recover. Grant with pressure. Knights move through the neutral zone. Saved by Bagenstoss. Rayfeld cross-ice pass to Berger. Berger drives into the offensive zone. She drives wide. From the goal line pass to Brandt. That one was deflected by the goaltender, and Knights are out of the zone. Shot blocked by Seraphim. Ooh, Knight player made some contact with the referee, and she went down hard. Brandt shot from center ice. Gamrath in pursuit. Daney starting her shift. She gets a stick on it. She's able to hold that one on the wall. Gamrath picks up the loose puck. Gamrath reverses. That one's back to Lawagi. That one looks like it ended up in the Benilde bench. Yep, Benilde player has it.
Yeah, that girl took a header into the boards.
Yeah, that's a
Contact with the ref.
It's a tough shake right there. I don't think either one of them are really ready for it. 10:30 and counting for the third period. Knights through the neutral zone into the Wildcat end. Olivia Seraphin playing an angle. Centering pass, that one off the side of the wall. Becca Daney's going to pick up the loose puck. She starts the rush. She's driving wide. Daney able to chip that one ahead to herself. Pass off the wall to Kaczynska. Kaczynska tried to hold the zone. That one got a piece of the Red Knight. Red Knights have a chance. Kaczynska on the back check. Backhand shot and a goal. Benilde gets their 13th goal of the night.
No way.
Yeah.
He's like 6 feet tall.
Wildcats change up their forwards. Rayfeld, Lensing, and Herman. Draw one by the Knights. Grace McLean back to retrieve. Physical play by Grace. Spark these Wildcats. Kaczynska fighting through a couple stick checks. Wildcats able to, no, Knights able to get it. Knights start the attack. Shot, blocker, save. Herman collects a rolling puck. Knights cut to the middle. Rayfeld helping out the D. Picks up below a goal line pass. That one to Herman. Knights still pressuring. Shot from the high slot. That one high and off the glass. Kashinska tried playing that one off the glass. Knights still have it. Shot, stick, rebound, and a goal. Knights' 14th goal on the night. Give a round of applause to goalie Elle Bagenstos. That'll be it for the night for her. Wildcats come back for the remaining 8 minutes with Scarlett Smith getting her 4th period of action tonight. Yeah, seriously, hats off to Bagenstos. Hung in there, made some great saves, a lot of pressure. 46 shots on the night. So, great work by our captain. Wildcats just in ahead of the play. 7:33 left in the game. Clock is running down. Myrtle lines up for the draw with Henn and Brockmeyer at wings, Jelstad and Pena at D. Puck drops, Knights on the draw. Henn in pursuit, that one's shipped out of the zone to Jelstad. Jelstad looks cross ice to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer applies pressure. Forced the Red Knight defenseman to reverse that one, and Ertl stepped into it, but the Knights are quick on the puck. Knights drive low behind the Waconia net. Pass hits Pena's skate. Jelstad, good battle to win possession. Pass to the point. Knights can't connect. Good hustle by Henn to get out to the point and close that gap. Centering pass misses the mark. Knights still have it. Shot. That one. Pad saved by Scarlett Smith. Smith looking sharp, looking through traffic. That one cleared by Jelstad. Rolling puck. Waved off by the referee, and Wildcats get some fresh legs on the attack. Long pass is going to find its way all the way down to the goal line for Waconia, and an offensive zone faceoff icing on the Knights. Eighth grader Cora Herman, number 9, taking the draw with Sylvia Berger and Ava Brandt at wings. Brandt lined up in a prime spot. They can win the faceoff back to her, see if she can unload one. Puck rung around the wall. That one clears the zone and will be icing back in the night.
Unfortunately, it's running time, so every time that happens, it's 20 seconds.
Yep, it's eating into the clock. Take away the shutout. I don't want her to have a shutout. Let's go. Come on. Herman on the draw. Herman stays in pursuit. Puck rung around the wall. That one pinned by Peterson. Herman on the attack. Knights push to the outside. Pass to the middle. Shot. Pad saved by Smith. Herman pickpockets the Knights player and works through a stick check. She's driving into the zone. She dumps. To stay on the chase. That one handled by the Knights goaltender. Kashinska. McLean. Knights work out high. Backhand shot wide. Daney gets to it first. Daney backhand pass to Brandt. That one clears the zone. Knights have to regroup. Knights shot saved by Smith. Knights getting close to the 50 shot mark. 49 on the board to the Wildcats 12. 3:38 and counting. Number 6, senior Talon Camrath lines up to take the draw. Puts it back to Jelstad. Jelstad, nice play to hold possession. Pins her player on the wall. Knights work down low. Shot. Saved by Smith. Tried to go short side high, and Scarlet Red that one stood tall. Knights recover. Nice poke check by Jelstad. Jelstad, she starts the rush. As Daney shovels it ahead to Daney. Jelstad stays in the play. That one's tipped out of the zone. Milwaukee looks up ice to Daney. Daney chips deep. Daney and Camrath give chase. Camrath got a stick on that one. Knights able to push through it. Poke check by Peterson. Knights work low. Peterson, good strong play. Puck reverses. Daney steps down to help. She's going to chip that one around the wall to Peterson. Peterson runs out of space. Knights with a chance. That pass off of Camrath's stick. Peterson staying in the battle. Pins her opponent on the wall. Camrath in support. 2 minutes left in the game, running time. Knights come out of the scrum with it. D to D, shot. Bad save by Smith. Daney got a stick on that one, able to clear the zone. A few of our Wildcats will be able to change. Knights opportune on the change, though, and that one's fired off the back wall. Smith plays it back to Seraphin. Seraphin to push up the ice with speed. Kashinsky able to pick that one out of the air, and she's going to start up ice. Drives wide, cuts middle, wide, shot, high. Puck caroms off the glass. Seraphin's able to hold the zone. Shot, stick save, and that one is frozen. 1 minute remaining in regulation. Forwards will change and burn a little bit more time off the clock. About 30 seconds remaining when the puck drops. Knights on the draw. Brockmeyer and Ertl work to fight for possession, and the Knights have it. Breakout pass. Ertl got a stick on that one. It was deflected back to Jelstad. Jelstad backhand up the wall to Brockmeyer. Ertl playing physical all the way through. Pass up to Henn. Henn drives wide. 4 seconds remaining. Henn on her backhand tries to shovel it to Brockmeyer. Knights will hold possession, and that'll be it. Final score, 14-0 in favor of the Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights. Wildcats back in action in St. Cloud on the road, so quick little stop at home here to face Benilde and take on the St. Cloud Crush Friday evening. So we'll see you guys back at that one. We'll keep the mic on for the center ice salute for the Wildcats, and we'll wrap up our broadcast. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and have a good night.